Senator Robert Byrd says he's looking forward to the next 56 years and 320 days. That's how long he served in the House and Senate. The West Virginia Democrat today became the longest-serving lawmaker in congressional history. Byrd's career in Washington began in 1952 when he was elected to the House. 6 years later, he moved to the Senate, where he's been elected to 9 terms. Byrd turns 92 on Friday. And joining us now live from Charleston, West Virginia to discuss Senator Byrd's milestone is the governor of West Virginia, Joe Manchin. Governor, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Bob. How are you?
Very good, sir. And you and others paid tribute to Senator Byrd today in Charleston. The senator was unable to attend?
Yes, he was in Washington, and he was watching it live feed, and I spoke to the office afterwards, and they were tickled to death. But we had a tremendous celebration here. You know, this is a milestone that I don't think will ever be surpassed. A West Virginian, Senator Robert C. Byrd, from humble beginnings, now holds the record for service, public service on a national level in Congress than anybody in the United States history. It's unbelievable. 56 years, 320 days, and counting, and still counting, and tremendous, tremendous public servant.
Now, what would you point to as Senator Byrd's biggest successes for West Virginia?
Well, basically what Senator Byrd has done, if you look at our highway system, if you look at the basic infrastructure that so many other states take for granted, whether it be water and sewage and all the things that do, he brought us the opportunity to give people a quality of life and be able to take care of themselves. Unbelievable, and we're so appreciative. Higher education, it goes on and on and on, and it definitely gives people in West Virginia a chance to increase the quality of life. He's done that.
Now, speaking of your state, West Virginia is now running a state budget shortfall. How do you plan to address it?
Well, basically, we are in probably the best shape of most any state in the nation right now. We still have plenty of money in the bank, and our estimates are showing they're going to be a little bit lower than what we anticipated them being. But we held over $168 million from the last 2 years. We have over $500 million still in our rainy day account. So we're basically making the adjustments. We're going to make it through this. We're going to come out of this stronger. We're not cutting any services. We're not raising any taxes. We're able to continue to work our way through a more prudent way. And we're doing the same as every family's doing in West Virginia. We're making adjustments. We're living within our means. And we're going to do it and do it well.
Will you have to tap the rainy day fund?
Not this year, no. Not this year at all. We have reserves left over that we haven't appropriated for the last 2 years, which is over $168 million. If the revenues do not return and they stay short, let's say 50 or 100 million, we have the reserve to pay the bills and basically continue to make adjustments and working to make this economy better. We've got new things happening. We just announced the largest investment in our state by the Boy Scouts of America, 10,000 acre for the new high adventure, the new jamboree, $300 million, and it'll probably go well over $1 billion. So we've been very pleased and very, very, very appreciative.
The state jobless rate was 7.7% in October. That's below the national average. Jobless rates in our area, Grant County is at 11.2%, Hardy County 9.7%, Pendleton County doing pretty well at 7.5%. What can you say to folks in those counties about jobs?
We're working very hard to bring opportunities. Right now, we're all caught, and I have said this before, we will not escape this economic downturn. This is called the Great Recession. We've got to make sure that government is able to make the adjustments too. If we're going to rebound and create opportunities and get more jobs, we've got to make sure that our cost of doing business in our state is not out of sync. We've got to make sure that we're a good partner and that we're working with people that want to make investments, that expect to get a marketable return on investment.
All righty. Very good. West Virginia Governor Joe Manchin, I want to thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Bob. I appreciate it.
And now let's send it